Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome to Celestial Return. When I was told it has dice, it has knives. And that's what I know. I have a feeling it's going to be very loud. Yeah. Let's go. What the hell? 1 to 0. Look between sci-fi and supernatural. No contrast with the daily grind, and high-tech life, punctuated by the occasional brush of the bizarre. Triple advanced civilization. Evidence divine from humans. They chose it to be made fully organic. Makes it hot. Okay, do these two. This is fun. Smoking whiskey. We're starting off strong. I was at the counter in a crew jazz bar. There's a few true those. I've given up and tried to keep peace with the city outside. Twinkle of the neon sign outside filters through the cracked blinds. Seeing a fractured light under the bar's polished words. What the hell is this? English. Oh my god. This is so much. Oh my god. Okay, so dice. Well. The whiskey sits at the counter. Green ring of condensation forming beneath the glass. What this shit? His eyes are turned to the television, much on the wall. At the screen, really slightly as it broadcasts the evening news. And the update on the is that word I can't say. Is it Jupiter Tubita? Present Nethervale. What is remain? The cause. I'm leaving residents shaken in. Answers. On television. Here's the words muddled. Howard just tried to catch every detail. But I turned up the volume. I gestured with the bartender. A young girl, hair glowing neon green. It's like 2 black stars of sugary yellow. Pauses for web glasses. I said screen. Not to reach for the remote. The voice grows clearer, and the harsh reality gripping Nethervale. Community is in uproar. And transparency from law enforcement. What is driving the sudden epidemic of the word I can't say? I step forward to shed a light on these tragic events. Word straightened slightly. Word of the broadcast pressing down on him. Redden sets the polished glass aside. Everyone's slowing. We'll turn around as I watch the screen for a moment. I turn to Howard. I'm going to learn the cosmic art of dice rolling. It's simple. Here are 4 slots. With 1 to 4 dice in them. More dice, a bigger chance of success chance. How to roll. Each dice equals 2 custom d4s. Come up. A 1 and a 2. It's a 3, baby. Not great, not terrible. +0. Ugh, flame the universe. Oh, we have 4 dice. Big brain energy. What's up? Your grandma's board game dice. This will nuke your total. Second them. Then an auto win. At risk high glory. Dice vanish after you roll. Use them, lose them. No? Automatic fails, fam. I'm dressed for exploring, finishing jobs, looking who knows where it belong. Out to the space vent. Or like a loot gremlin. The missions will try to murder you. Save those dice. Sometimes you gotta yeet 4 dice to pray for the board. On a warning. This rewards boldness to punish fools. I'm a pilot. Like that for weeks. The whole city's falling apart. So we have intelligence. And what we're doing. Foolishness. Here's going around. Next is your Galactic Gossip column. Travel guide. It's TLDR. Lower Characters World. Got it. Talk to NPCs. Find disasters. Lower equals power. Know the void. New black hole. Grab a snack. It's lie. You don't know the spaceship. Survive flex. Everyone's playing an unpaid intern. It's for their editing. As the taste your fingers, have some randomly adjacent on the edge of the counter. Live on the bar. Check for eavesdroppers. And it's practically empty. People are saying it's the abstracts. Maybe they're behind us somehow. The gates to the leaf's glasses don't carry weight. For the first time. The bartender. Where's the in quotes? Who are they? Aliens? New Genesis cooked up? Doesn't matter, right? They show up. They take some out. And everyone pretends that's enough. God, not even close. Does that answer your questions? It's not. Or with the PID. Let's see things. I really don't know what they are either. No. That was scared me. The PID doesn't know. What are they supposed to do? What does it respond? It's just the glass in front of him. Silence because it's stretched between heavy and unanswered. I don't want to use my dice. Which dice do I have? Cursed and rolled. I have 2 broken dice. One more. There's so many dice in real life. Wonder how to try to laugh. You're gonna have to show us at the counter. So it gives you as the time of the glorious nightlife. Where's nightlife at this place? Your chuckles rolling our eyes. A terrible taste, you know that. Yes, that's why we're also here. Yeah, far falls before it finally hits the bottom. The TV knows the pause she goes out of the glass. Her fading to something closer to resignation. I really want to do either of these. Oop. Move forward is over at the counter, looking at the glass. Right over his face, at that with the TV dissolved to the background, whisper. It amazes all those his thoughts. And they start. Or haven't you? In the piece pretending I was sitting in the quiet protecting his peace. That's avoidance. Treat morally correct. That's good intentions. Oh, we're my man. You know, that whiskey like it's got all the answers. And that's what I tried. Full erratic thinking. And impulsive comedic decisions. Stop. Is up. Let's for another drink. I'm fancy. Looked up with those little umbrellas. That'll cheer you up. There's a man brooding over the word I can say. Absolutely screams. Might I? With great suggestion. Intelligence. Visual being who understands the surroundings. To make correct decisions. Shut up. He doesn't need this crap right now. Anger issues. Same. Little outbursts of anger. Specific sensitivity. Anger problems affecting thought process. What's the plastic store clouds? Rumbling his skull. It's just stretching thin. Fuck up, all of you. You guys turn. You really look. The guy losing it after too many drinks. To the universe, and wait for the right moment. Go to the bar swings open. There's a sun. And he lifts, his eyes narrowing at the boots scrape along the floor. Undelivered. Just sharp enough to cut through the haze of his mind. Reynolds. To perceive and interpret environmental stimuli. No longer with Howard, his expression well tight and with urgency. T-shirt across the room, presence slicing through the lazy atmosphere to the bar, scalpel through flesh. Newbie, I'll shoot the badge of you somewhere. Reynolds pulls the stool next to him, with a sigh. I've been all day, just at least they got nowhere. Not just smarter. How was that I feel? Not bad. Yeah, get what you want. But you're still the guy people call. They run out of better options. It's a compliment. There's nervous glass. His finger. His protected his lips. Let's let us hang for a moment. Long. I mean, would you have a whole department for this? Nose exhales. Noon bags slightly in the stool, if debating where to begin. Ordinarily, yeah, but this isn't ordinary. Pauses, glancing at the bartender, before leaning it slightly from his voice. A swallow. Few of those, men there, like usual. It's everywhere. Jumping. Being, hanging out. Hard picks up his glass. He slow sip from responding. At least this is because. No size. He get his coat, pulling out a thin folder. That's not the counter between them. He's afraid. He's even handled too much. And not just us noticing. Start out to a coin dance. City life, stress, whatever. Let's keep climbing. People started asking questions. The office got involved. No less a treated case. Like with the safety issue. It's not us to figure out what the hell's going on. But none of my people know what the hell we're looking for. Let's exhale slowly. Then we'll do closer to Howard. Nice steady. Fix on him. I don't want to figure this out as you. Don't make it bang. Been drifted for too long. I think this could be your way back. The work that mattered. Right for being a detective you once were. If the doors could open. If the ones that could slam shut. What happened? Your elbows over your face. Version like Reynolds. Doesn't come with those strings. Really want to get tangled in the mess. In the case, it's a big payday, right? They give you more than me. Not about the money, or the reputation. People. Someone out there needs help. And you have the skills to make a difference. GamesRHard. Your quest unlocked. No shadows of body bags. It was just spiked. The sharp quest log. You're already done. The officer take to the case files. Get the DOS before the shell goes cold. God, I'm not smart enough for this. Yeah, no edit. Sorry for policy, sorry. Oh, good. Big head on you. Purpose of the folder flipping. I don't really expect to see it. But yet. They were kind of a mess you're dropping in my lap first. It was just a coat. And the color off was it bracing. It was a chill. Good one. So I had to warn you. Hit the door. Probably with it was over his shoulder. You know where to find me. Don't take too long. Door's open. Your sharp gust before it closes with a dull thud. And these bags through the folder. You press it down. I was in trouble. You gained 4 dice and 1 experience. Yay! They just has episode applause. It knows. You've done this. You got 4 new dice? 4 new dice? My goodness. Most of them are broken. Take it. I love dice. Or shadow bite. Navigation. Go back to the better detective. On the streets. Back. I guess she's better than your reflection. Let's see if you still got the chops. WASD. Right click drag. Guide the map around. Anywhere. Purpose game mode. Just have Illegal Moss. Illegal Moss, no, don't ask. Put in the spots below with icons. Think cyber breadcrumbs. The icon. Put autopilot's there. Back. Right. It is enough. Change every visit. Back later. They all look the same. Dice new loot, new danger. This level is hungry. Let it get eaten. But it makes a surprising music across your face. Not so soon. You're heading out for good last time. I don't quite know the place. The trees closing, routine around him. Good place to think. If they blame you, you picked a hell of a time to come back. Or to close for the night. Not just tonight. Going under renovation for the next few days. I'll find another haunt to go back in business. We're different for the next few nights. Plan. Tell you what, it's real less busy here. Go on in the house. I won't say no to that. Yes, super. Hand it over to Howard. In the house then. Cheers. He sips during the moment. The tray feels like a fitting send-off before he heads back into the night. The bartender continues to close the tasks. We give glasses, and the faint hum of cooling jazz fills the space. We seated for a moment longer, absorbing the atmosphere before feeling to leave. In a few days. But that's to the door. The jazz music has already faded, far near silence. Feels like full night air hits him. He pulls his coat around him. Definitely heavier and lighter all at once. Poor Jesper will be missed, but it's only temporary. He knows he'll be back. Maybe. Just maybe. It'll be good. WASD. Okay. Victor's office. That's the Triforce on it, so you know it's important. The city exhales as the minute approaches. This like loudly in the abandoned square. Switching statue. Jagged flyer. Oxidized bronze. Masquerading as a sailboat. Nails are shards of shattered mirrors. Fractured glimpses of the lifting skyline. Crashes. Looks because the statue's unnervingly smooth face. His face, what seems either in the middle meets pavement, old steel belt, grown here. At least it'll be here. Bit balanced. Okay. Two dice. Oh, this. As Howard inspects the statue more closely, he discovers something unusual. Isn't this small, almost imperceptible crevice? The base is a single gumball wrap. Oh, if I out of place. The roof was important. I should definitely take it. I must take it. Whatever doesn't make sense right now. Take it. Take it. Oh, weird. What's the board? Next, focus the design. Well, letting the noise fade. The two looms. Rain rolling off the surface. No tears. Rain looks less likely it becomes. I'm not broken for needing a moment like this. Pathetic. But they're soft. What shatters? Like fires. This was a lie. Alright, we're done. Let's continue the story. Chapter 2, dig it deeper. Thanks to Howard's code, I switched at the office. The damp air settling in the corners where it belongs here. The Reynolds left sits the center. I'm open it. Put around it. Mug of half-finished coffee. Right side. Chris was sitting long enough. Impressed with the desk. I don't think it's going to do any favors now. Oh, God. We're not even going to deal with it. Let's leave the desks and the soft screen. It was still there, ready for attention. Profile done. I felt like it's a reflection of life undone. This was death, detective. The echoes of everything left us then. First, I left you here. You're them at least that much. You sit there because the trail gets. The folder. I will let you know. Our pulls the closer. One edges rough in his fingers. I had a double of photos reports in to be scored in. Even tabs marking. This catches by scared stack and would begin. Instead, using his eyes by reflection, he reinforced his thoughts. Mr. out. Respect. The lives lost, questions they left behind. And peace. Finally, his left file across the desk. The name quite weird with paper. Let's do Izo. Hey, dude. Also, the Izo raw file. Open. Reports, photos, dives. Will down on the desk. Here's the background. Do you independent? Binder. Personal residence. Number 47-C. Hello Tower. Blue grounds. Alone. With family and emergency contacts. Really, an underground net spanner circles. Criminal record. Collect activity prior to the incident. That is saving their debts, known personal disputes. Digital footprint such as minimal social interaction with completed transactions. The system. Till the end. I've seen the top photos, edit carefully. It is grainy. If from the wrong angle. The investigator didn't want to get too close. Slipped toward his chair. The narrow visor still latched at his head. The headgear hanging his skull on a parasite. The fiber-thin cables in the device moving over his shoulders indirectly to his approval. The console. Pick up nutrient paste placed open on the desk. It squeezed unevenly toward the top. Switch goes to surface. Sit down mid-bite. Well done with it. How long? First gets the dialogue report. No description of the first final session. She's kind of warm. It was raised more questions than answers. Oh my god. Rip unavailable. We lost the access protocol. Bypassing full security layer. Database identified. New decryption sequence. Normal breach detected. Security was falsification. Earth depth detected. Reversing exit channel. Measure loop detected. Behaving abnormally. Here the data saves you fell. Source unknown. Notice pushes through a PID database. Then locks you out. Before you even know you're in. File held in. Never get this far. Here's the final entry again. No process connect. No shutdown secrets. Let's stop. This is the way to clean. And this back his thumb with the edge of the paper. Witness statements. They were the handwriting sent, like any transformation. And the witness didn't care. But they were choosing their words carefully. Next door to Okura for a while. What else to say? To yourself, what was trouble? For Islam? No idea. Once went in, there's prevent auto payment failed. I was still allowed to be outside. Close report. In the standard medical jargon, anything that stands out. Brother death is exactly what he expected. Self-induced neural overload. No trauma, none. Everything noticeable with this struggle. Good physical effects go to the body, and that stands out. The physical paper found in the pocket. The expression was still legible. Said it would help, that I feel lighter. Said to fix me. I don't know what's left of me. This is someone to fix him. Or if they did, as a result, it's attached. Back as focused. No paper, just It's just data. We're still like home. Oh, who's next? Let's go with Serena. Executive. Technovision. Okay. Privacy. So, Serena laying at the pavement. Body sprawled. Started marionette. It was dislocated at the hip. It was so naturally. Where he looked attached. I don't know what's left of it. Split open. It's pavement. Brain. Half bashed, half attacked. It was unevenly on the root of skull. Look at the concrete. I think they tried to crawl away. They see him plainly. This takes like the talented this killer who made her. Made her body something awful. Pretty footage. Pretty report as moving over the transcript. The railing's low. The waist high, easy to climb. As you trip over, or just push it and fall, she snapped. 214, oh no. Looked at her back me, so motionless for less than 50 seconds. Before, he was the most natural thing in the world. He took the attention. Coming, co-milk call. I could have known. It was a nothing. I'll let him jump. And reached her at the last second. What was that he tried to stop her? Statements. Was this a sync? Referral. Victor about it looked upward. Irregularities. Indicators. The one anomaly where she stepped off. Her tone level spiked overly high. I could have physical stimulus. She had good powers. In the range, didn't move. Spread out, she said. Like the wind. Let me go for lighter. Or get lighter. What have the notes? Also obvious. Death is obvious. What was trauma from a high altitude fall? For exactly what you expect for that kind of drop, not more, none less. Hey, tell us. Out of the workshop. Fish. Immense. Better tools. Asphyxiation. Oh no. There's no forced entry. With own hands, his throat, deep scratches along the neck. He tried and failed to breathe. Bioshell had hardened, away, suddenly shut. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a step every day. It's slow. Some photos. Photo. I slipped to the corpse workshop, against the wall. Bell's boots curled, still in his throat. Locked open. Well, dried blood. Hanging out of one nostril. Pushes to the workbench, still scattered. Several with almond. A good place. See right open. Now to a biome. Really nearby. Return. Little hardening around the rim. They right when he passed. Go. Personal note. The book notes have virtual scribbles, workshop schedules, digital logs, notebook sync, no paper. News routine. On diagnostics, process fits, follow-ups. Pages are different. Press here. Remove the shaky hand. No shipping. Wrong words again. No more Neuralink circuits. No more stim boosters to a stable. Bottom, the last page, barely legible. Scan. To know someone. Support a quotation. It's just the report. Mixed missions. It's was related. Like it's weird. But at night it was brief. 22:10. We call for her line. So tomorrow. First purpose takes us to the London. We will log for 2 days. Across the month. We told no name, no context. Where are the first World 4? The Octo's report. Focusing on key details. Nothing unusual stands out. I beg to differ. Death asphyxiation due to biogel expansion in the airway. No trauma. Two scratches along the neck, chest, self-inflicted. Skull doses of drug alcohol sedatives. What's the file? Experience. Nice. Ink stained papers and flowers. Every desk, without paper, everything stinks. I'm in the files for hours. It lines up the way it should. Rain falls down the window, not even trails. My reflection fading into the dark. The moment he just listens. The city. The only thing moving has seen. The desk. Oh no. Here's another angle. He sees it separately. She was here. She always knew where to start. We're heavy. Night on the flies put together. A minute. We're supposed to get the glass. His head tips forward over the desk. Good answers. Next morning. It settles. Hours night. I think as we were falling asleep in the wrong place. The leather of his chair doesn't do many favors. There's a pile of paperwork against the pillow. A knock. Soft. Are we sure that was soft? Not urgent. Not a patient. Pull Howard from the depths of his sleep. First stirs. Me against the grid in his eyes. Pause. It's way of a dream. No bodies. These voices. That's the reality. Then I'm louder. Look for a broken nose for breakfast. Time before answering. 5:26 a.m. Alarm ringing. Check this time. They're not going away. Now you're in there. Very important. No, it's a familiar voice. Rather unbothered. Oh, it is. After death. I'll look at importance. I just felt jump by. But I'll find out. I really needed help. Out was the door. This I was prepared for. Looking for is a man, reluctant. The red hair clutch gets the tight pink shirt switching its limit. Arm gleams the chrome glance. My hand he grips. Looks like a stripper pole. Poles are designed for combat. Together, multiple. This knife floating in lower part centerpiece. Froze. Or blinks. Man, for real. We're new together, says a stranger. If your press concern. No answer. Just work. No joke. Here as ever. Here, immutable silence. Whoa. Look at those biceps. Could hit the gym. ASAP. You managed to pull out the truth. Even when your piece size of brain. How we could decide how to handle this. It just breaks the tension. Pick me up. I want to solve the case with your head, your ass. I can see that does what he's told. Your lips twitch. That's why I'm thick. These was the floor fluid arc. No charge plasma barely up the steady strum. Spreads away without a word. What was that? Uber. Shut the door. Your purpose is to dissect and equals to bruise. Howard drags a hand down his face. His worse on the desk. Next to the open case files. Eyes linger at the door for a moment, and back to her. And I had a big question for the guy. What was the pole he was carrying? You know again, Howard. This mystery can answer your questions later. No, the case. I was taken. He's beside his chair, his proud glaring up at him, himself riddled. He noticed a hand through his hair, exhaling sharply. I got nothing. There's the suspects, just 3 dead people that decided to check out the most erratic way possible. Say it. No, absolutely not. Not your Ouija board, Howard. Another option. Also dead ends. Bones know more than we do. You enjoy scripting the desert rats and a parlor trick. Every time. We, in teamwork speech. I stand there like a brick wall, push with their sorrow again. Whatever. Just before I have to remember how much I hate this part. Where does it press it? Just go. Scoots the rose. The door. Here's waiting. Did I feel chatty tonight? Easier to talk to him, nor interrupt. There's a make it pleasant, suppressively, vibration. It's good more. Well, hey Howard. Okay, first off, the place locked. Let's sweat it. Mainly, after the cops' frequency, from the main street, it was about full berserk. Left the place. Maybe PD's headed there. You know what that means. And let DK continue. Behind this, they're counting on what connected the dots. Bring this guy in alive. Actually, we're pulling the strings. They win. Or should I find someone who's still good at the truth? They don't act surprised when they mess things up on their doorstep. Look, those bigger fish. Patricia peeks as she slams the book shut. We are to silence. I'm busy. Interrogation. Vampires are dead in 2 ways. Both the stink and earth on jewels. Book of steel. Too many of the marble proud. With lies with their virtue. The monuments polished, gleaming. Into the corpses. With prosthetic heirlooms. And all sneer at the world. Even in death, not to lose shine. Must burn. She produces spoken memory. She ran into the Lumbrian's skeletal shell. No steel. Barcodes and hollow clatter of cycled boosts. All it lives in. It does. This is the old graveyard around him. He's melting under years of acid rain. Slow RHRD. The body beneath them. No amount of oops, not like the pull of the earth. Creature digs the earth with the wet with gath. Each thrust deeper into. Can I read? Eats. Each thrust deeper than last. Arches close fingers curling fist. You deserve the rest, Howard. Should not be here. I knew something. You should have talked before Wormford status. Everyone knows it as low. Despite out of fear. No system. Wrist is back. With slurping mud. His beak does a nod. Dissolves into the bead of shadows. A hole gaping throat. He was softly rose. Rose afraid. Sighed. Ezo! Lay behind a mask solid bowl. How do they want to guess what it means? But a motion mask. Most of people who believe in the abstracts and not the monsters but gods. Let's try verse to verse over them. Death. Or some of them, depending on who tells the tale. It just got worse. Moves next to the coffin. Turn across, the same mask, same hollow stare. Liz Gomez, old again. Alice and cold. Poured liquid over his screaming face. Shit, they're believers. Coffin's deteriorated. Why? Mass surface is smooth. The edges swirl over the surface. Let's go. No. It's okay. Kiss it. The interior. Okay, that's rude. And still would have gotten a 3. Lazy, brushing aside the damp cloth. Left lining. It was empty, like the body. The glint catches your eye. In the side panel of Nicholas' elbow. No polished die. Don't need a lock. Of course, ready yourself? Yes. Stay to the ground, free of graves. See if it keep imprints to the wet soil as circles. You have to place here as you. Here's his grave. It is hers. Beyond the kiosk. I reply to the other side. I'm going to think before we get started. Push this wisely. It won't be answered forever. This is closer to Ezo. Maybe we'll show them the chest. Fix you. With an open mirror, man in white. Who called guilt a disease. Only a cure. What do you say the database? Famous, especially names. Unfamous handwriting. I do it. That's always gonna happen. You shoot the burial. Good enough. Let's make it further. We need a soft glow. And in cold darkness surrounding the warm. Do you want to go? I wanted the elf to die. Same thing. All do. My voice may gentle certain. Say to you. Remember to me. What do you know? We'll let it soon. Want to go? Yes. No, maybe. Remember. A whisper. Don't want to blame themselves. Switch voices. Slipping. On something. There's the darkness. It was close pain. And I was standing in silence. After a long, thoughtful breath, Mr. Rose back in his coat pocket. Abstracts. Basic rituals. What? Obvious Rose. They're evolved. Seriously? Listen to them? The devotion was panic and confusion. Exactly. Separation makes people vulnerable. Abstracts are manipulation. Abstracts aren't. They're pulling strings. It certainly is. Listening. One of the new abstracts. Almost lighter. Freedom. Human. Make really small. There's the pen. Returning toward the gates. Abstract's face he was not the Rose. Rose hat. With golden mask. Wear them like believers. Because someone wants us chasing abstracts. It's our misdirection to cover up. To lie to himself. Not better than anyone. Rick is walking. Where's country gravel? You say your narrative like always. Look at that, Rose. Looks the abstracts, don't look abstracts. I don't chase the abstract. Look at the goal. Stubborn eyes. Open your eyes for once. Look bolts. We're playing God. What an answer. Pulls out another puff. Here's the matches the box. Here's spark letting his stubborn eyes. Oh, a real pretty nickel mask genius. Here's your work. Wait. And that Tetris Celestial return. I enjoyed my time with it. I did want more dice. And I like how it was D4s. I feel like there were different types of dice. Like 2 D10s, so like a D20. Or like 1 D4 or something like that. I think that'd be pretty sick. Different types of dice. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.